thought we played very well. I thought we did a lot of good things. I think the thing that hurt us inside, we just didn't do a good job. Probably 5 or 6 times forced a missed shot and didn't get the rebound they got, and we fouled. They had a huge disparity in the foul line. Some of it was right, some of it I don't know about, but that happens sometimes. Questions?
Jim, it just seemed like you guys just couldn't handle Devontae Gardner down low.
Yeah, he's a good player. We did a good job in the first half. I thought we did about the same in the second half, and they just went to the foul line every time.
Was there a thought of trying Coleman on him at all? You mentioned he might be able to go tonight.
Our 2 best defensive players were in the game. But you should try coaching, man. That's what you think you are, so maybe you should try that.
What did you think of Trevor's play in the first half? Seemed like he gave you a couple good minutes.
I thought he did a couple good things, and he didn't finish a couple times, but I thought he did a good job. I really did.
Jim, CJ didn't get the ball after about the 12-minute mark of the second half. Was
They're
that
playing
something
his
Marquette was
own.
doing?
Playing his own. It's difficult sometimes to get him the ball in there. I thought we really didn't have a lot of turnovers. We made 2 or 3 crucial ones that really hurt us. But when you're attacking zones, it's hard to get the ball to one guy, a specific guy, and that was really what happened there. I thought we scored enough points tonight. I just think our defense wasn't good enough, especially our rebounding. We got 4 or 5 rebounds at the end of the game. The rebounds, we were up 2 at the half. We were down about 10 or 12 in the second half until that flurry right at the end. And that was really the game. They got a lot of offensive rebounds, and we either made it or we had to foul.
Jim, how important is having kind of that leader right now when you're going through this stretch and having a guy that can kind of step forward and be that guy to take over?
We're the same team we've been all year. I don't even understand that.
Well, I mean, it just doesn't
You
seem
think
like.
because you come to Marquette and lose a 2 or 3 point game, you need a new guy?
No, I think
I don't.
it's something that you have even said earlier on in the year that you were able to kind of get away without it.
I don't think I said that.
That you didn't have a killer type guy, a leader. It just doesn't seem like anybody on the court's really talking. I mean, it's a quiet
Well, it
group.
may seem like that to you, but they're doing the things that they need to do. I mean, when you lose a game, it doesn't mean you're not doing the things that you won with. I don't think Marquette's lost at home this year. It's a tough place to play. We played very well. When you lose a game, it doesn't mean necessarily that you need to revamp everything. We lost a game. We knew the end of the year would be difficult, and this is the toughest stretch of the year. We had another tough stretch early, but this is a tough stretch, and we expected this to be difficult, and we played very well tonight. Played more than good enough to win the game. Our leadership was good. It was our rebounding that wasn't good, and I don't think you should look into all kinds of other reasons why you lose a game. We lost the game because we didn't rebound the ball in the second half, and when they got it inside, we really couldn't stop Gardner. There's no leadership involved in Gardner getting 26 points. It's nothing. We moved the ball, made 12 turnovers. A couple of them were bad, but you're going to have 10 or 12 turnovers every time you play. That's what people average. We shot the ball all right. We made 3 threes at the end, so we weren't very good from the 3-point line, but when you play against a zone, you're going to have to take some threes. And, they took 21 threes. We took 24, 3 or 4 late, so we were about the same. But leadership has nothing to do with this. I mean, we've got 2 really good guards. have no issue with what they're doing, what they're trying to do. The losses we've had have had nothing to do with leadership. They've had to do with us not shooting the ball very well for the most part in the losses that we've had. And I would say that that's just the statistics bear that out. We're not a really good shooting team. Nobody ever has played us zone. Everybody's playing us zone now because they can see that we're not shooting the ball very well from the perimeter. And we're not a good offensive rebounding team. The way to beat a zone is to, make some shots, get on the offensive glass. We're not a great offensive rebounding team, really. But this is a difficult league. When we started the season, I thought with losing the 4 guys that we lost, that I'd be very happy to be sitting here right now and be at 22 wins. So I'm thrilled that we have 22 wins right now. And I'm looking forward to the end of the year and to, the challenges ahead. We've had some great wins. We haven't lost to a bad basketball team. So couldn't be happier with my team.
Jim, Buzz has often talked about wanting to win the battle at the free throw line, to shoot more free throws than the other team attempts. Is that a style of play thing, or just having a guy like
Well,
Gardner?
first of all, Mike, every coach wants that. It's not one guy. We all want to shoot more free throws than the other team. They're physical, they got 2 good big guys, and they did a good job inside. We're not great inside, and fortunately in our league, there's not a lot of inside guys. It's much more of a perimeter-oriented league. There aren't a lot of guys, big guys down in the post like that. I can't recall of a guy this year. I'm sure there is that I'm not remembering, but I can't recall of a post guy this year. There just aren't that many of those guys. He's a good player, and he got in good position down there, and made big plays down there. Hit a couple jump shots.
Coach,
Any more coaches here? Want to ask another coaching question? I'd be happy to take it. I've only been doing this 37 years, but I'm sure you've got more ideas of who we should play, or who shouldn't play, or who should lead, or what do I know?
not a coach or not a coaching question, but just zooming out a little bit, this is the last time you'll visit Milwaukee for the foreseeable future at least. Any memories you take from the Bradley Center or the city?
Yeah, it's a great place to play. We've actually won a couple games here, lost a couple, I guess, now. I don't know exactly what it is, something like that. It's a great place to play. It's a great basketball town, and as I've said 100 times already, that change has been changed. It's been changed for the 37 years I've been in coaching. Guys coming and going, leaving the Big East, staying in the Big East, coming in, going out. Change is college basketball. This is nothing new. It is what it is. They signed the TV deal last year. It was $17 million per school. I guess they're signing one now for about 2.5. That was a good decision. Big East brought it on themselves. Signed the TV deal, nothing would have happened. They were going to get more money. Didn't work out that way. More ideas for me, guys? I think you ought to know by now. If you start asking me those questions, I just laugh at you. That's all I'll do. Go get your Pulitzers someplace else.